And late adopter. Hi guys, right now on Matic we got double divergence. If you see down here, the RSI is right now having double divergence, so this move to downside is actually expected. We got something called hidden bullish divergence because the price is going up, the RSI is going down, but this is unconfirmed divergence, and this is the RSI divergence is actually an laggy indicator, which means that by the time you get the divergence, confirmed divergence is already played out. Also, it's on 4-hourly time frame, so not that big of a deal, but overall it does not look good that we have actually broken down below the 10 and 20 moving average down here, and right now cannot get back above it. You can see here when we broke below the 10 and 20 moving average, we just climbed right back above it, right? But right now we broke below it, but we are not climbing back above it. We are not climbing back above it. That's a bearish signal, so I'm looking at some kind of 50 moving average down here to be hit, and eventually hit this 1.28 line. If you go below 128, I think 114 or something like that down here might actually be the case where we're gonna hit it. Let's see how this looks on the daily chart. And this is what we've been saying yesterday. I've been saying how the try to 158. I think this is the last try to get to this our resistance levels 162, 69, 72, 84. I'm not quite sure we're gonna do another move to upside before we actually correct, but I think the correction is already playing out right now. It's definitely playing out on Bitcoin, it's playing out on other coins, so right over here it might already be playing out. 4-hourly today right now up 1.79% for the day, but we are not actually breaking these levels. If you want to be bullish, you gotta get back above the 10 and 20 moving average up here and then continue towards the upside, but right now we're just getting rejected by this 10 and 20 moving average. So what do I think now? Well, I think right now that the pullback is already started. I think we might see some retracement back. Best case scenario, retrace only back to 128, but I think if we fail the 128, I think most probable is 114, give or take 114, because the 20 moving average, 10 moving average, this horizontal line, there is a lot of play around the 114 line. Also this 50 moving average will eventually come up to 114 or pretty close there, so there will be a lot of action going on in this area up here. Also, you can see these levels here. It's in the ballpark area of down here. So if we start going down here and we break the 128, we do not get support on 128. I think the probability is that we're gonna go to 114, and then we have to get support on the 114. Now with the technical analysis, we don't actually know which support is gonna hold. We know there's support up here. We know there's support up here, and we know there's support down here and down here, but we don't know actually whether this support will hold, this support will, or this support will hold, but we do know that there are supports down there. So what we do expect to happen is we do expect to go to certain support, then see how the price plays out, where the support holds, and then bounce. Overall, we are looking to bounce more. We are just looking for a pullback, because nothing goes up in straight line, guys, right? We said it before, nothing goes up in straight line. You have to have these pullbacks. That's a normal move. See, pullback, then before you get to these ups levels next time, you gotta have a pullback, and pullbacks are important. So this 20 moving average also looking very juicy, very nice to pullback, but I think 128 and 114, let's put some numbers up there. 128 and 140, I think these are the two most important right now lines to look for support. Not quite convinced that 128 will hold, but at least I think 114 will hold. I think 140 will hold. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. There was maybe some kind of a rising wedge going over here, maybe something like this that we are right now breaking out of. This is the 4-hourly rising wedge. You can see here we fell out right now, getting this resist, cannot get back inside triangle, and we fall down. It's normal, but the target should be around 128. Now if we fall below that, it's 114. So these two numbers are right now most important to be watching for. But overall, long term, like anything can happen in the long term, but again, short term, these are the targets. That's it, guys. Thanks for supporting me on Patreon. Like that, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to get tomorrow's notification video, you know, and stop by. See you around, guys. Bye bye.